focus kwa mambo ya development.
Mambo ya development.
Mambo ya development za hii, mambo ya constituency. Hii mambo ingine hii utulie kwanza nikuwe sure na my second second term. Nikishajua na ndakujua after this year tumeanza second year. Nakuwa sure na I can think of. Lakini sasa for now unajua huwezi tega two birds with one stone.
So mheshimiwa kwa soko.
Sasa hapana, si unasikia nimesema nini? Nimesema huwezi piga ndege mbili na stone moja. You have to upige moja ingie ndani. Alafu ingine ndio ikuje. So hii ya sasa yenye napiga ni ya second term.
Second term.
Na kuonyesha wananchi that I can be the best governor in future. In the near future. Yeah, so that is where my agenda is.
So kwa wale wako na wanamezea mheshimiwa mate watulie. Mheshimiwa kwa open hapo wanakusikia.
Sasa hizo sasa tu focus huko. Focus sasa ni ground.
Focus ni ground. I hope mmesikia hiyo wale wanamezea mheshimiwa mate amesema focus for ground.
Focus on ground sasa hii. Na kupanga watu yangu. Need to panga my people. So that with time I can also be a proud man who can say, okay, I've achieved ABCD. Yeah.
Where do you see Mumias East in the next say tuna clock 1 year after ever since we MP? Achievements so far ni gani?
No,
and jipatie another 1 year. Where do you see Mumias East?
I want to see Mumias East far. Number one, academic wise, I've tried to make sure that children are going to school. Children are going to school. We gave over 6,000 students day schools bursary.
Wow, 6,000.
6,000. You are giving each 5,000.
5,000. That is
so day school. You know, like I've paid almost the entire school fees.
That's about 30 million. Yeah.
Yes, that's about almost 30 million. Paid almost around 1,000 plus. The boarding school times 6,000. Can you imagine? So you see, then we have also paid
6 million.
University students like 1,000 plus times 8,000. Then we have paid like around 1,000 plus times 7,000 college TVETs. We paid like again. I've collected wanafunzi wa wenye walimaliza form 4s like 300 and something, almost 400 to 500 wenye walikuwa tu wanakaa nyumbani. I've taken them to Wanga Technical. I've paid almost, I've deposited them 2 million, 2.6 million.
Wow.
So wanaenda saizi. So which means that now the Wanga Technical will be the best, will be itakuwa na watoto wengi. Sindio? Itakuwa na watoto wengi. I want to hit like this September. I want to make sure that I'm hitting almost in fact I want to hit 1,000. I want to hit almost 2,000 by so then KMTC also. I've introduced I've talked, because we used to have a KMTC. We used to have only 2 courses, orthopedic and community health assistant. So I've talked with people of Kenya Medical Training. They have added more 3 courses or 4.
Wow.
That is health records. We have public health. We have public health. We have another one called there's another one. Around 4 around there. So I've built temporary classrooms, 4 of them.
Wow.
I want now to start to construct 3 story building in the next 1 month. In the next 1 month I want to build a very big KMTC. I've put almost 50 million. So I want to construct that one. In fact, I'm just waiting the approval. He had put there 39 million, but now we need to do some variation to 50 million. So we were starting. Then in terms of infrastructure, like roads, we have done good in terms of the roads network. Very amazing.
Wanaziona weekend ukipost nyingi
Yes.
sana.
Then we have started renovation. I put new roof, new roof to schools, primary schools. I put the ceiling board, watoto wasome vizuri with the new temperatures under the regulated temperatures. Tarazo, painting, just looking good. Then I've brought new toilets in schools, primary schools, the ones that are long term. They build a septic, we natengeneza almost something legit, like a urinary ndani, 8 doors, tiles, like yani something like ikijaa haitakuwa tunachimba everywhere mashimo. So far I've done 13 projects of them such. I've done renovation, wonderful one I'll be launching. Some footbridge, I brought the buses and all those. Yeah, so we have done a good job in terms of development. Yes.
Where do you see Mumias in the next 1 year?
Yes, would be
because unaonga mkali sana kwa contractor tunaonango na wasomea.
Yeah, in the next 1 year tunataka nimefanya enough renovations kwa mashule. Nimetengeneza KMTC imekuwa poa. Wanga technical nimedevelop. Watoto wanasoma. And then I engage youth into this project so that they can also make money out of it. Yeah. Small jobs like toilets I give to the youth.
Unapewa vijana wafanye. Mweshi, hizo ni projects mzuri sana zinasaidia mtaani. Projects za wamama mostly because I know in the
you see now women when you pay the bursary you have touched the women.
You have touched the women.
Because hakunanga mzazi kama mama anataka mtoto wake asome. So hiyo na warewaidia pale. We also need to start supporting youth through what we call inaitwa Uwezo Fund. Yeah, give the groups money. Yeah. So many other things that we are planning to do.
Oh, that's great, mheshimiwa.
Yeah.
Another thing ningeuliza
about economy also.
Yes.
Making sure that Mumias Sugar runs.
Because I was seeing the discussion that has been of late that serikali inataka wa privatize the sugar companies. Unaona aje? Because I know
I support ile leasing will do better than privatization. Because privatization is the one that has killed Mumias. So we support hiyo mambo ya
leasing
compared to
privatization.
Because when the lease ended in 2002, then they privatized, and that is where the problem started from. So other companies, if they do leasing, they will do a lot of work.
Yeah. Tukielekea kumalizia, another thing that ningependa kuuliza, umekuwa sana in the front line ya demonstrations and demanding for the rights of wananchi.
Yes.
And right now bipartisan talks inaendelea. Leo nimekuwa na party leader wako pale Bomas. Na at the same time tunawasikia the other side of Kenya Kwanza kina Ndindi Nyoro wanasema huko kwamba bipartisan that mwache hiyo talks, hakuna kitu ya maana ya kufanya hapo because everything was done in the election. Unaona aje mheshimiwa? Maana ya dialogue unaona kuna future?
Wamekuwa na mkutano leo ama hajakuwa na mkutano?
Wamekuwa nayo for about 10 minutes, alafu wakatuambia tukuje tena Friday.
At only 10 minutes?
Hapo na discuss maneno ya wananchi. They got in for about 10 minutes. Wakatuambia wamesha discuss na wakatuambia kwamba we come back on Friday again waendelee na talks. But Kalonzo kukua, Aaron Cheruiyot kukua and some other, I think 2 other leaders, right? Au kukua. So unaona kuna future sana kwa maneno ya dialogue na bipartisan?
No. Sometimes it's very hard for me to comment into such.
People are expecting you to comment because you're a national leader.
You see now, I'm not aware about what has taken place. maybe we don't know. We don't know what has really transpired. Because you see now, these people are not okay. Let me not go into so much, because I told my people that now I want to focus more on local politics than going into national, because at the end of the day, we did our part. We reached where we reached, and we have left that one into the hands of the bipartisan. Will be informed when how it has gone and the way forward. But they should be. It's important for this nation. We don't want to have a country whereby when you are like a loser, you are a loser, you are a loser, not even a loser. Like we need to bring this country together. Whether you're Azimio, you are a Kenya Kwanza. After the election, we become one as a one nation. Ule mwa Kenya Kwanza nasema we are one, and those are some of the messages. Whether you voted for who, I'll serve all of you. That is the message, I think. But you see now, when we finish this election, and these are some of the things that brought a lot of anxiety. People just started like, oh, in serikali shares, in serikali shares. You see now, at the end of the day, it's just like in my constituency, we competed. I defeated. There's a places I didn't get votes, but when I give the bursary, I give it to all. Everyone. I don't care whether you voted for me or not. And then there is that respect between those whom, unless maybe you attack me, is when I'll retaliate it back. But you cannot assume Raila Amolo Odinga in this country. You cannot assume Ruto in this country. They are all our leaders. What now these people, they need to do is to put the interest of this country first. And the best they need to do is IBC issues, handle them, the issues of IBC. We do those transformation in the IBC, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, the cost of living, there are issues, but the opposition can say, okay, yes, this is it. But now, this is their government. They say, if the government is saying that their agenda is to make the cost of living to be high, who am I? So while to focus kwa mambo ya, and that's why I said, as much as we will also call for strengthening the opposition, which I call for, but the IBC, so that a Kenyan, when you say, yes, mututesa venye mnataka kututesa, lakini I will speak with my vote. Unala. So that is what the conversation that we ought to have. Otherwise, may I just ask the Kenyans to pray for this nation, to pray for the president, so that he has to have you lead your people with yani akwe kiongozi ambaye inaweza leta
anaweza
embrace kila mtu, whether those who even the opponent, bring them on board. May I have no problem with my opponent, unless otherwise he just starts like, but country going back nyuma. At least their things are now moving, so they should embrace these bipartisan talks. If there is someone who is advising president not to stake whatever, I think that one should be,
of course those advices zimekuwa, but do you yourself as Mheshimiwa Salasya have hopes in the bipartisan talk kwamba italeta success, itakuwa success?
Politics is a very hard game. Number one, there's what you call the delaying tactics to cool the country temperature. There is there might be, because they say now tuwezi tukajitengenezea kamba ambayo itakuja kutunyonga, maybe. So it encompasses many things, but it's a matter of wait and see. So for me, but I'm also happy, as much as they're also playing the tactics of delay and whatever, because right now we don't have IBC. as you speak.
Yeah,
there are many people who have maybe leaders wenye court will cancel the whatever. There are those wenye whatever he's stuck. So nothing who will do whatever they are doing. So as much as they keep on doing what the fact is they'll just have to toe the line. So, and the reforms in the IBC should be, that one is non-negotiable. That one should just be pushed for, so that we devolve the issues of IBC. So this IBC should be devolved from Nairobi here to the counties, so that Nairobi wakideclare final inakuja it's better we count 1 2 3 4 5 mpaka 47 than counting sijui from 30 whatever. I don't know, elfu sijui ngapi. I don't know, there were how many thousands of thousands. Naelewa. So polling stations, you see, like Kakamega County alone has 800 polling stations. So 800 polling station, you're multiplying it by, I don't know, there are so many. Yeah, so we devolve that mambo ya IBC. Kura ikitoka Kakamega, ikitoka Kisii, inatoka kama block. No one from here can change. If we see some kind of correction from there, we can go and check and say yes, iko sawa. That is what you want to do.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Nikimalizia kabisa, what inspires you? What inspires Peter Salasya?
What really inspires me, first, I just want to be a pro-people leader. A leader who is for the people. And who stands for the justice.
Yes.
A leader who will speak, who will be conscious, who will speak my mind, who will not just speak because of speaking, just because to impress somebody else somewhere in a certain corner, but someone who will speak for the people, who will speak what he believes in, that this is the right thing for me, and right thing for my people, and right thing for the country. Yes.
Beef yako na Babu Wino mlimaliza aje?
Babu Wino rafiki yangu, is one of my best friends. And I think we do consult a lot. And he's going to be, in fact, he will be a governor one of these fine days.
He will be our governor.
Yes. So Babu, we are doing well. He's a good man. We support each other. We consult a lot. He's a very ambitious guy.
Very
I am ambitious. And we are going to work together with Babu. I think there was just some, because he's being ambitious, he will also be ambitious. Yes. Issue ambayo ilileta tu maneno ni ile ya ranking hiyo peke yake. But pia unajua sasa, unajua the ego. Sometimes the ego nini later all my issues.
Yes.
But mimi tulimaliza. He's doing well, doing a lot. And people of Embakasi trust him,
yes.
believes in him.
Yes.
And people of Embakasi should keep on believing in him.
Yes.
Yes.
Last comment, tell people, ambia wananchi kitu tukimalizia sasa.
Mimi nataka tu tuombee Kenya, tukue na peace. Even me, like right now, I want to visit Eldoret.
Yes.
And have fun, because I have many fans in Eldoret. I have many fans in Nyeri, in Murang'a, Coast, in Kisumu, everywhere I have fans. But now you see, sometimes when you have these differences,
yes,
these temperatures, sometimes even you reach a point and you fear to go to certain regions. But we want the unity of this country. Just to pray for our leaders.
Yes.
More so the Kenya Kwanza leaders. They believe that yes, God alitusaidia tukavuna kiti. What can we do? Unala.
Yes.
Maybe there was a reason as to why God decided to choose on them. So if he chose on them, then they say yes. They have to listen to themselves when they say, like, let us be good to the Kenyans. Let us do good to the Kenyans. Let's look at this issue of housing. It's a very good one. I was in Morocco, and Morocco, they have done an amazing job in terms of housing, affordable housing. But you see now, this thing of tax, easy, it wasn't there. It's not there. They look for investor, private, public, private investment partnership. So you realize that this idea of taxing becomes a challenge, but it's a very good idea. Like, for example, the government can come in and just say, like here in Nairobi, if we have what you call the Konza City, they look for an investor, and then they say, we have given you this land. Wewe jenga nyumba units, 500 units here. Once you build 500 units here, hizi nyumba we utalipa VAT, utalipa corporate tax, utalipa kuna another tax ingine inakuanga, kuna corporate tax, kuna kwa income tax ya whatever, si ndio? So hizi vitu zote they will make this person na sasa government sasa inaweza sema so wanachukua wale watu wanataka kutoa town wanataka kudua away with slums, like for example Kibera, wanachukua hizi nyumba wanapatia wale watu wa Kibera. Sasa watu wa Kibera wanapeleka pale ile SGR, tuseme kama tram ile ya kubeba watu na stima, ile inatumianga tram, you know, so hizo they call them services za town services. So inapeleka now gava inajenga pale schools, yani they introduce new village, a new home for that. So unapata like wanasema wameintroduce hapo. Tuko na ingine, tuko na kitu inaitwa Tatu City. Yes. Okay, I've heard about it, but I've never been there, but I need to pay a visit and see. Introducing a new, and that's how they'll be able to congest this Kibera, hatakuwa na slums. Unaelewa? So at the end of the day, it's a very good plan. And unapata like at the end of the day, mtu atasema like there are not many people who needs house. There are those who needs a house and all. So wanasema like, we are giving you a house, but you are going to pay this house, like for example, let's say for example, hii nyumba ni 400,000. Sindio? So 400,000 wewe unajipatia hapa, maybe unalipa 2,000. So you can say okay, unalipa hiyo pesa ya 2,000, wana come na way, yani wana make it affordable. They come with the true data ya wale, because kuna wale watu wengine wa Kenya ni wakora. Mtu mwenye anaenda achukue nyumba akuja auzie watu wengine. That is now how we fail to understand this thing. Unaelewa? But the affordable housing is the best, but right now people are struggling. Unaelewa? Ukate hii sijui 35% hii, sijui ufanye nini. Unajua wewe wakati umepata hiyo mshahara yako kama for example ni mingi, umeemploy watu wengi sana. Si ati wewe hiyo pesa ni yako peke yako. There are things that you are investing in. It's just like for example like me. Mimi niko na employees wengi kwangu. Watu tu wenye wako tu wanafanya tu kazi tu kwangu tu wenye tu, yani si ati ni ya parliamentary, lakini tu wale wa kufanya nini, almost like 20 people directly earning from me. Maybe hata tuseme kama ni 10 ama 7 wengine hivyo. Unapata like hii pesa inaenda, it's just a chain, inaenda hivyo. Unaelewa? So coming to tax like even at 5, there's no value addition, because what will I do? Sinda reduce hawa watu. Yes, reduce wao wamekuwa shakuwa jobless. So there's no value chain addition in this matter. So those are some of the things that government also needs to analyze and get to understand before then we have, so those are things. Alafu maybe pia manufacturing is an area, because they are talking of tunataka housing create job opportunity. sijui nini na nini. Remember watoto wetu wamemaliza universities, colleges, watafanya watenda mjengo. Watenda mjengo. Hata accountant, how many accountants? So we need manufacturing.
Yes.
We need manufacturing. They have also to bring table. Say, how are we going to encourage manufacturing for this country? Tunataka ku make Kenya to be the hub of tuseme medicine. What do we do? Tunataka ku make Kenya ikuwe the hub of maybe clothing. What do we need to do? Kenya ikuwe the hub of yani hata other countries tukuje to manufacture things from Kenya to be cheaper. Unaelewa?
Nakuelewa.
So they call what you call the labor intensive. You have learned about why did America decide to go and invent easy laptops at Toshiba in Singapore. Unaona? Because waliona it is cheaper to produce in Singapore than to produce in America because of the workforce, the labor, and some other factors.
Yeah.
So other countries will say, instead of you putting up a farm in Uganda, they say, let's put it here in Kenya. And that's how we see like job opportunities will be created in this country. But anyway, it's our time. Maybe we'll be talking about this thing when our time will come.
Na mheshimiwa kiliwaambia wapi? Mlikuwa na deep state, mlikuwa na system. Kimaliza. That's the last. Kiliwaambia wapi?
Now, you see, assuming things is very worst thing. It's just like me wakati wa kucampaign. Si kulala. Yani like uko pale una monitor everything. Ilifika mahali pa kwa ku-announce. Nani nimewin lakini hataki ku-announce. Wewe nimeshika bana, wewe uta-announce ama uta-announce? Uta-announce hapa ama uta-announce?
Mbaya.
Utatoa kutoa jama kwa mdomo aje. So I think you also have to don't believe that because of ABCD until you get it right like this, umeshika kwa mkono hivi.
Yes.
Huwezi kuletea tu power tu hivi. So I think that is an area that was really needed to be worked on. How? After voting, what next? How are we going to secure our votes? So your pre-election, post-election, we must have pre-election strategy, post-election strategy. And once tukikuwa na hizo zetu tungekuwa poa sana. Yeah.
So Azimio mlilala tu kwa.
I think there was a problem. But now you see, if Baba himself said yes, it happened. You know, Baba is Baba. He will always anakuwa na mercy na watoto wake.
Yes.
But he's a strong man. We still believe in him. And we want him and president to sit together and bring this country together.
Yes. Tunashukuru sana because of time. Tunashukuru sana, labda request your supporters wani follow hapa.
Yeah.
To Winsmodi live because that's how we eat, mheshimiwa.
So follow Winsmodi YouTube.
YouTube
Winsmodi kwa Facebook. Winsmodi kwa TikTok. Yeah.
Nashukuru sana mheshimiwa.
Thank you.
Asante sana. Thanks so much, blessed people. Until next time, my name is Winsmodi. Thank you so much.